In Columbus, Ohio, mere moments before Derek Chauvin's guilty plea came down, it happened again. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
But this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama, it may be bigger than you and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently it has happened again. And while there's going to be many excuses, and while there's going to be reasons why this happened, and people trying to say, well, it was this person's fault or that person's fault, at the end of the day, what everybody has to agree on is that a young lady lost her life. And while many people are going to try to cast blame on everybody other than the police officer that fired the shot, there is a young individual, a person of 16 years old, that is not here anymore. Let's not lose notice of that. Okay. So apparently, there was a situation that was going on where there was a 16-year-old girl. For everybody that don't know, her name is Makhia. I think that's how you say her name. Makhia, maybe. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Bryant. Apparently what had happened was some adult women had came to the home that she was staying at. She was in a foster home. Adult women pulled up to fight this 16-year-old girl. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to say I want to know why they're not arrested. I want to know why these adult women that pulled up to fight a child isn't arrested. That's neither here nor there, though. Although it's everywhere. These adult women pulled up to fight this child. The child called relatives. The child called police. And then the child armed herself with a knife. She was on the front lawn of the house that she stayed in, where she was trying to protect herself from the assailants. Don't lose focus on this. The assailants were the adult women that pulled up to fight this teenage girl. While she was on the front lawn, the police showed up. Now, everything after this, there's going to be different stories. So I'm not telling you which story that, you should subscribe to. But one of the stories is, basically, that when the police showed up, she actually dropped the knife. I'm going to say that again. One of the stories is, when the police showed up, she actually dropped the knife. Now, see, this is the problem I've had while looking at the video. I don't see an actual knife. Although I do see her hand raise up and look like it's about to strike the other individual, I don't see an actual knife. I don't see one. One of the things that I did hear is that on the call to the police, somebody said something about a knife. I don't know if she called the police and said she had a knife. I don't know if somebody else also called the police about the situation and said that there was a person outside with a knife in a fight with others. I have no idea. The police officer hauled off and shot her. Now, just so we can be clear, if she did not have a knife and the police officer shooting her, he should be held to the same standard as if she did have a knife. The reason being is we can't assume that she did not stab anybody the whole time before the police got there. But now that the police finally got there, it was her opportunity to do a little bit of stabbing. So I am not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying we cannot assume that she was waiting for the police to come to start stabbing. That doesn't make sense. What does make sense is she dropped the knife and then went after the girl, or one of the women, that one that was closest maybe, to attack them because there was police there, and now she didn't have to worry about them jumping her. That makes sense. Just something else that everybody might not realize is, if you have a group of people going to somebody else's house to attack them, there's a good chance that whoever has the issue is too scared to fight them one-on-one. Now, with that being said, the police officer fired on her. There was other things that he could have done. He didn't do any of those things. Hazel Bryant, who was supposed to be, I believe, Makhia's aunt, told the Daily Beast that her niece, who was ultimately identified in the reports as being 15, alternatively, pardon me, she was misidentified as being 15, she's 16. And they also got a name wrong, apparently. Shout out to Complex for straightening all that out. Was shot at the foster home where she had been living. Bryant claimed the incident began when 7 adult women went to the residence and started an altercation. Now look, this isn't one of those moments where we cannot understand that there was a child that was killed. All right, so this is a child. If we're gonna not use the proper, have the kind of heart where we can say, you know what, children sometimes do impulsive, emotional things, then I don't think we should then be police officers. I don't think anyone that sees a child fighting another individual and shoots the child should be a police officer. I don't think any of that makes sense. And I think that we, as a community, have to act better from our public servants. The police work for the public. They work for the public to make sure that we have peace. They're peace officers. The number one weapon or tool, not even weapon, tool that the police officer has is their brain. The number 2 weapon that a police officer has is their words. We need more police officers using their brains and their words. I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of police officers out there that use these tools to police. We need more. This officer had on some kind of wrist guard, like he was going to play basketball. It's obvious that this might not be the profession for him. Now they're going to come out and they're going to defend his actions. But let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait until they do a report and let's see what they try to claim. Until we see a report and we see what they try to claim, let's not lose our minds. Let's stand and stand together and stand with that family. And could somebody please find out who these women were that was showing up to a young girl's house to fight her? Because at this point, those women picture need to be everywhere. We need to know what kind of grown adults is going to a little girl's house to fight them. And also get that police officer off the street. He's no good. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Mike Jones Beats.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?